Gentlemen, start your engines.
You forward, reverse, check your wheel. Good, shut it down.
Junior, tonight is a...
Our fans on their feet. 60 laps the first stage. 2 by 2 they come by the grandstands. Eric Almirola, Ryan Blaney. We're racing in Atlanta.
It's gonna be green, green, green. All of
Still side by side up front. Waiting to see somebody get pushed clear. A lot of good help from behind you, pushing down into turn 3.
Up to speed now. Eric Almirola surges ahead. Joey Logano behind him, fighting for that second spot right now with Blaney.
You can see immediately a lot of drivers think the outside lane is going to be the place to go. They all jump to the outside, leaving only a few on the bottom. Interesting to see, Junior, how that works out as this run goes on.
Actually, what we saw last night in the Xfinity race, a lot of these guys must have been watching, paying attention to that outside line being the more dominant line.
Right in the middle of the racetrack, we see Almirola leading the pack now. Almirola, Logano, Blaney, Briscoe, Harrison Burton, the top 5. First caution comes out here at Atlanta. It's for Harrison Burton, who spins coming off of turn 2.
Yeah, so you see center of the lane, just a big wiggle. He was on the outside of the 19. You see the big wiggle. Great save. Great wreck avoidance by the 11 of Hamlin, the 38 of Todd Gilliland, and then the 21 just has no choice but to lock it down. Fortunately, pretty light contact to the inside wall, but watch right there. You see that wiggle? That could have been a very big accident into the outside wall. A great job by Harrison, and fortunate that the drivers behind him, I mean, look at this. Denny Hamlin has him lined up. So does it the 38. Yep. Such a great job by those drivers.
That just breaks loose there coming out of turn 2.
See this Chevrolet trying to mix it up. Truex is trying to go 3 wide here.
That slowed that third lane up, and that allowed McDowell to get to the rear bumper of the 5 car.
So tight, 3 wide. Byron in the middle. Now Blaney to the lead. He's able to clear the 22. He takes over the top spot.
It's an insane racing. Incredible to watch.
Under 2 to go. Austin Cindric in the 2, ducking down.
Oh, the 22 loose there, Rick. Little bobble from him. He gathers it back up. The 5 on the inside. Can he get alongside the 12? He can't. Big push from the outside. Big run coming to the bottom here, Rick.
We'll see if Larson has anything to do with it to battle for this lead, potentially to win stage 1. Now Logano with a move. He goes to the inside. Final lap of stage 1. Can he clear the 12?
Clear, still there, tight quarter. Still there, still there, still there, still there. Still there, top lane's gonna push better. Still there, still there, still there.
Down the backstretch for the final time of stage 1.
3 wide,
surge
Rick.
coming out of the 12. Ryan Blaney pulling ahead. Larson able to clear the 22. Now Kyle Larson fighting on the inside. He's got the nose in front as they come to the stripe. Blaney gets back in front of him.
Wow.
What a battle.
Man, I don't know what you could ask for in a race. I mean, this is incredible stuff.
To make sure they get it full of fuel, Dave.
Ryan Blaney is in the playoffs by a Charlotte 600 win, and now waiting on fuel. He's going to be a little bit slow on that, but shy on playoff points. He gets one here. He will not be the first going off pit road.
19 has to turn around an issue on pit road.
Yeah, I think he had already serviced his car and was leaving. Remember, pretty small pit boxes as he goes to pull out around the 48. See right here what happens. Oh, gets caught by the 34 of McDowell and around.
Fit their car in an opening that is barely wide enough to let them go in, and the caution has come out as the 24 slides sideways.
Remember, this is one of those cars that had a penalty the last time he was down pit road, got cycled to the back, trying to work his way back up through traffic. You talked about mistakes, Rick.
Got one down, the right rear's down.
Oh, he's trying to keep it moving with the flat right rear tire. You know, mistakes get compounded. He had some track position.
There, right?
Well, he's already around, but we heard on the radio, we heard him say, I think I just got hooked right there. See what happens right here. LaJoie underneath him.
Still clear.
Man, Corey just comes across the racetrack right into his left rear.
Keep coming here. Trying to get a
Spins him out. I don't know how you can see that any other way.
I agree. I mean, it looks awkward because of the kinks on the straightaway, but if I reference every other car, the 24 looks like he's tracking like everyone else.
Haley back into the picture in that 31.
Oh, we got a spin in the back. I believe it's a 5. Larson's around in front of the field.
Still sliding, but not a lot of contact. Looks like the 14 of Briscoe avoiding. He got turned around as well.
62, Austin Hill. Both those cars were kind of stuck together, headed down pit road, Rick.
On these types of tracks, take another look at what happened.
There's the 5 and the 43, Eric Jones. So the 5 is loose now. He just gets loose, and it's before Eric ever touched him, he got sideways. It's slick out there. You know, there's moments where you have a lot of grip and you build confidence. And then you find yourself in a situation like that. Even some of the best drivers in the world can't escape from. This track is something else.
He was running 14th. Great job. Almost everyone avoiding him. Sideways, as you mentioned, in front of the pack.
To be a part of this.
He keeps clawing his way back into this top 5. We've seen him get... Oh, we got a big crash.
LaJoie goes around. In front of the pack, how many will get collected? The 19's able to avoid. Chastain looking like he may have had a piece of it.
Yeah, he's got some right front damage.
This has been where the chaos has been for the last 15 laps. I'm surprised we haven't seen this wreck before. Big damage on the 54.
Ty Gibbs will be limping back to pit road if he can.
Because he wants to side draft Brad, but he knows that's not going to help Brad. That's going to hurt his teammate. Contact!
11's going to go around. He got tagged by the 48. They both get collected, slide into the infield, and the caution comes out.
Right here if you can. Draft straight.
They were 3 wide. The 48 slid up the racetrack, caught the back of the 11, and around he went.
Running in 7th and 8th position. Absolutely, Rick. Looked like the 78 up, or the 48 up the racetrack. Good save by the 11. This is going to tear up that 48 car as he tries to get around here on a flat right front tire. 48 gets loose right here. Looks like, yep, loose. Up the track he goes. How does he get contact here? Yeah, just 11 down the track, and he just has to lock it up.
I've been watching Alex Bowman. He's had his hands full. I've seen him multiple times have to be all the way out of the gas off of turn 2. People stacking up behind him. You can see right here, he knows he's in trouble. You saw the flames come out of the exhaust pipe. That was him out of the gas. Just couldn't keep it off of Hamlin.
Bubba Wallace, Justin Haley, both clearing him. There's Michael McDowell going through the grass.
That's how Brad got to the front.
We see on the left side of the screen here, 79 laps that they've been running. And as far as fuel running out, well, Allmendinger probably looks pretty good here. Only 36 laps. Let's listen into his radio.
Best fuel position of anybody else, but we're gambling on weather. It looks like it's closing in, and I'm leaning towards staying out here. The only other option would be we pit foot right sides on so we can go a little bit further.
So who makes the gamble of staying out, thinking that this one might be shortened by rain? Allmendinger's going to do it.
I love the call for Allmendinger.
And he's running on fumes now. That's the driver of the 34.
Oh, we got a spin.
They're spinning back in 5th and 6th. Ryan Preece is around. Wallace also caught up in this.
All right.
Caution has come out.
And because it wasn't like a 5-lap window or a 10-lap window, 20, 30, 40 laps of 2, 3 wide. I mean, it was just haymakers. I mean, it was heavyweight fight up there.
Well, listening to Ross Chastain talk about his car being out of control, the cars being difficult to drive, being off throttle, just about the entire race.
You see the word on the top of the pylon, checkered. That means that NASCAR has called the race due to weather. William Byron gets his 4th win of the season, his 8th career win overall, and all smiles for young William Byron.